Thanks for your question. No, I don't use any software to determine the value of a horse or what the prices should be in a horse race. Generally speaking, if you've got a 12 runner race, I will shorten that down to maybe 6 runners that I think have got the best chance in the race. And I will price those in my head. I will just kind of do it by experience. I think that horse is too big a price. I think that's too short a price. If I see a horse is 7-2, I think, I don't really like that 7-2. If it was 5 or 6-1, then maybe, but I'm happy to leave the 7-2 alone. I might look at the fourth favourite at 8-1 and think, 8-1's not a bad price. Maybe that horse should be 11-2 and not 8-1, and maybe that's the value. Then I might go back to the favourite, see the favourite is 7-4, and think, 7-4 is about right. If 6-4 would be too short, maybe 5-2 would be slightly too big, but 7-4, 15-8 is about right. So then I might go back to that 8-1 shot and say, I think 8-1 is the each way value in the race. At that point, I might just take a second glance at one of the outsiders or a couple of the outsiders to make sure I haven't missed anything, and maybe then select that 8-1 shot based on the fact that I think it should be 11-2, just based purely on my experience of form study. At the end of the day, a lot of people are numbers driven and data driven. I've never been particularly data driven or numbers driven or process driven even. I've kind of developed my own way that I enjoy to read races, and that ultimately is why I'm able to keep up my work rate, because I enjoy thoroughly the way that I study horse races every evening. And that's something I do every evening. It's probably the most consistent thing in my life. I don't consistently go to the gym. I don't consistently eat well, that kind of thing. But I do consistently read horse racing form, and it's because I enjoy the way I do it. And if I started introducing software and processes and number crunching and spreadsheets and this and that, and trying to really scrutinize sectional data and stride patterns and all this stuff that's now on the market, I think I would lose my enjoyment of it. So I like to enjoy quite a traditional way of studying form, but utilizing modern speed figures and giving a due nod to different elements like breeding, like sectional times, but not getting stuck too deep into it. So that's the way that I like to process stuff and try and map out my vision of how a race might work out versus the prices on offer. I hope this helps.